Okay students, so let's start with question number 3. Again, this is a diagrammatic question, and what are we asked over here? We are asked draw a label diagram of female reproductive system. So we did male, now female. So in female reproductive system, your labeling should all cover ovary, cervix, cervical canal, vagina, uterine fundus, uterine cavity, and then inside will go isthmus, ampulla, infundibulum, fallopian tube, fimbriae, and then when you're going into uterus, you have endo, myo, and perimetrium. So let's start placing and let's start drawing this diagram. Okay, so let's start by placing 2 ovaries. This is 1 and this is 2. Okay, now let's make the outer covering. Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, so it's usually a funnel shaped drawing. Carry down lastly. Okay, so now let's start. Here we need to place vagina. So this is entry, cervical canal, and then going down to endometrium part, all the way up. Doing the same on the other side, and we are done. So this is vagina, this is your cervical canal, this is your cervix. So we are done with 3 labelings. Okay, ovaries are also mentioned, so 4. Done. Now uterus, this is your uterus. Okay, now tube-like structure. Okay, so this is done. Okay, this is your uterine fundus here. Okay, my bad, this is really very bad drawing. Right, students? Here. Okay, now tube-like structures, small tubes, and that will show the inner lining. Here again. Here and like this. So this will go all the way out. And over here. Same on the other side. Okay, now let's draw the inner lining. Inside of the uterus. Okay, this is our inner lining, the innermost, the medial, and the outermost lining. Okay, now let's label these. This will be your uterine fundus. This is your uterine cavity. Now, the innermost layer is endometrium. Middle is myometrium. And lastly, we have perimetrium. Okay, students, this is very important. This is your oviduct or fallopian tube. Here, oviduct or fallopian tube. Now, within the fallopian tube, we have, this is isthmus, right? The arch is ampulla and this is infundibulum. Lastly, the finger-like projections are known as fimbriae. Remember students, never connect ovary with the fimbriae. They are distant from one another, and fimbriae's function is to carry the release type from the ovary inside the oviduct or fallopian tube. So let's check our labelings. So we have vagina, cervical canal, cervix, ovary. Until so far so good. Now we have got isthmus. The starting of oviduct is isthmus. Middle part is ampulla. And lastly, we have infundibulum. The finger-like structure is known as fimbriae. So we're done with these as well. This is uterine fundus, uterine canal, and the parts of uterus are the innermost layer is known as endometrium, middle layer is known as myometrium, and outer layer is known as perimetrium. So by this we are done. And lastly, you're supposed to always label down what you are drawing. So this makes a female reproductive system. Okay, students. So here we have what? We have female reproductive system. Okay, students. So we are done. Okay.